What's up, y'all? Let's say Boogie.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Last time we ran into
I'm
Ragnar.
no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
And we're
I
at
need
the
to
sorting
study this locket
ceremony
as soon as I can,
once we
but
got back
first
to
I must contact the
Hogwarts.
Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Man, the first part of the game was intense. Learned a couple spells. Try not to talk over the game too much.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Alright.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, see you later, pig. Oh wow, other kids of color, I like it.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Oh, that's who sent me the letter.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to start classes or can't wait to explore. I want to explore. Create chaos.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
That's exactly where I wanted to go. Sorting hat will take your choice into account. Sorting you into your house, Slytherin. Known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. I'm with it.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
What?
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Man, this game is beautiful.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I can't keep saying how beautiful this game looks.
Revelio.
Alright, nothing in here. Alright, that does the same thing. I was seeing if anything like brought up a map. Just because I like to loot.
Revelio.
Anything in here? Up, see? Level 1 lock. Oh, already had an apple. Alright, I'm just gonna run into a couple more rooms just to see if anything else is in any of these rooms.
Revelio.
Alright, cool. So it's a chest in one of those rooms.
Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your fifth year.
Wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon, like that poor man from the ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Oh, y'all talking shit. Okay.
Imagine starting this way.
What's up, brother?
That is
Are
not
you scared? Dang. Sebastian Salo.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was terrifying or exciting. I'm gonna say exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Revelio.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Milda Reyes.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
You know what? I'm going to wish she was there.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Alright, one more to go. Ominous.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Oh, wow. So gotta watch out for him.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here?
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Is that you talking?
Revelio.
Ah. It's upstairs, I'm guessing. Oh, wow. Ah, there she goes.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh, okay.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Alright, can I get into this though? Oh, shit.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Kelpie statue. Statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Okay. You've just unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Oh wow, Field Guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Alright. Alright, let's see. See what challenges we got. Alright, collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often and collect rewards you have unlocked. Alright, cool.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Okay. This chest real quick.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Blue flames, fast travel point. Okay. I want to do that right now. Alright, Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. In this view, you can see the blue flames available in that region. Green blue flames represent flames you have discovered. Gray blue flames reveal the location of undiscovered ones. Okay. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library Annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Foo Flame for you. Use the right analog stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Foo Flame with X. There we go.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, that's a
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Do I want to lie? No.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright, cool.
Revelio.
Hold on, let me see. What's up with these papers, yo? Shit. Can't get the papers though? That's wild. Wow, that looked like something special.
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile of...
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
That represents the main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you would need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with A to continue. Alright, let's see. Defense against the Dark Arts class.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, go to Charms class. Okay, so for Charms class, I ended up getting the Accio. I don't want to mess up the name. Accio spell. And for the other defense against the Dark Arts class, I'll get Levioso. Okay, well, that's the map. Different challenges. Field guide pages. What's this? So if I collect another field guide page, I'll get different glasses. If I complete 2 main story quests, I'll get legendary gloves. Okay, so that was the statue. It's a lot of stuff to find. Let's see, inventory, beast, quest items, notes, resources. Let's see, gear. Should have something unlocked. Let's go with the Black Air Force energy. We're going with the black gloves. You already know what it means when you see somebody with them black gloves on. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see headwear. Well, we ain't covering up the hair. Neckwear. Nope. Alright, that's what we already got on. Let's see, outfit. Oh, we already got that. Okay. Almost to level 2.
Revelio.
Alright, I can't get to that, whatever that is. No idea. idea what that is right now. Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. The statue with an irradiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. That sounds weird.
Revelio.
Was it 2
I've
inches
always
of
said
Angelica
that travel
or 3?
broadens the mind.
Okay, so I found a flue flame right there. Field page, okay. Central Hall fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain space. Alright, cool. I think I leveled up or something, maybe.
Be as difficult as it seems.
Who is this?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something you need.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Alright, so at the bottom of the steps, and it's another statue, okay.
Revelio.
Chronic long code, okay. Alright, let's close that back up.
Revelio.
My older brothers were all sorts of terrible.
Alright, so the location's somewhere over here.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
A butterfly. Ah.
Revelio.
I was about to say, I thought that the statue just moved. Alright, let's see. What can I do here?
Lumos. Let's
There
get
we
you
go.
back to your frame, little moth.
Why would Slytherin put a colony?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh,
What
wow.
was that for?
Alright. Is she down here? I can't tell. Okay, nope, she's up. She over there?
Revelio.
Nothing crazy on these steps. And if flying page is gonna bug me.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Alright, let's check our challenges. Are we tracking? I thought we were tracking one of these. Unless that threw it off. Gloves, okay. Okay, little upgrade to the gear. So we got glasses too, huh? Oh, did it not give me the glasses? So it said that's in the gear menu. Alright, nothing else there. Let me go back to gear. Change appearance. Oh, okay. Oh. You know what? I'm not doing none of that. Let's go with the dark robe. See if anything else is under outfits. Getting dark with it. Let's go. Nope. All right, cool.
Revelio.
I'll find out about that later, I feel like.
Never a dull moment when I go home.
Oh. Yeah, no, not yet. Alright, let me go to class. Let me get this over with.
Revelio.
The Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary possible started by Sir Cadogan. This is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wise, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
Revelio.
Alright, so we got a locked door. Level 1 lock.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Alright.
Revelio.
Alright, let's go to class.
Oh, my exams. Not
Man,
one of them
this is
deserves
a
more than a
lot.
C.
Lumos.
Oh. It's a lot of,
That youngun's now a teacher herself.
Revelio.
She's not gobbled up by
it's
her
a
own
lot of
fangs
chests
geranium.
behind that door.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
Oh, wow. Is that a chest?
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, how do I open that one?
Revelio.
Oh, wow.
Protego.
No,
Oh.
it's
Lumos.
right, and it's not. Here's Pratt gets hung, pride of place, and here's me
outside.
I should demand.
See if I can see the map. It doesn't really tell me. Man, this place is huge.
Revelio.
Man. Ah.
Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
How can one not?
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1750.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth. Stop telling lies, please. It was Albert Booth.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Enough. You'll get us all
Loading
attention.
pages is gonna get on my nerves.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore. I can't believe that.
Revelio.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Natty. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
This is learning Accio.
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 That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres
summoning
and
charm.
relinquish your
Accio pulls the
charm
target
at
closest to the
last possible
caster.
moment.
Hold the right trigger and press the
think of
assign
this
button
like
to cast
gobstones,
Accio.
if you
Pull the
will.
target
But instead
closer.
of throwing the marbles out,
Press
you
the
are
button
summoning
again to
them
cease
towards
casting
you.
the spell.
The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
Alright, so it's
Now,
gonna
I
be
could keep talking about theory all day, but
okay.
practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Splendid! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Phew.
That's it!
Here we go! That is how it's done. Brilliant! Let us see this. There we go.
Splendid! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Yes!
Excellent control there.
Here we go!
Accio.
Nicely done. Watch this. That is how it's done.
A perfect score! Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on...
All right, y'all. I'm gonna save it here. Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's see what else I gotta do. Save it here. I think we've done enough for this session.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. All right. I just got a achievement for attending my first class.
Revelio.
All right, so we gotta attend that class. All right, let me see if I can save, y'all. Hey, appreciate y'all rocking with me on Hogwarts. Rashad is living up to expectations and learning as fast as they can throw things at him. But man, if you like the content, definitely comment, subscribe on the channel, and I'll see y'all next time.